Good to see everybody. Today we're on a train heading from New York, just past Philadelphia, and we're heading to do a Get the Chess event at one of the world's largest banks. Just continuing to spread the word of the power of the game of chess. The power of the game of chess as a tool that we can use not only here in the United States but across the world, as a tool for many things. You know, a tool for education, a tool for opportunity, a tool to connect people of multiple layers of society, a tool that's low cost, that's universally recognized, it has a huge history, that's globally benchmarked all over the world, that's played all over the world, regardless of what country you may be in. Chess is played all over the world and has incredible educational benefits. And today I just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the core benefits of the game of chess that are important to consider as we continue to work towards our goal of donating 1 million chess sets globally by the year of 2030. Just a quick update on that. This past year, we were able to get 50,000 chess sets into Africa. And from our warehouses in Kenya and in Ghana, we began to distribute across the rest of Africa with 1,000 plus chess sets per country. And we've reached 25 countries this past year with 1,000 plus chess sets. These chess sets are going to schools, going to orphanages, going to community centers, going to refugee communities, going to prisons, just getting out into the community as a tool for empowerment, a tool for opportunity. And so we got the 50,000 chess sets out across Africa that are currently still being distributed. And then we have the 25,000 chess sets that have gone out all across the United States of America. Many of these chess sets have landed into schools. Many of them landed into prisons, refugee communities, centers, really having an incredible impact. And over the next couple of months, we have 41,000 chess sets that are going to be landing into Panama. And these chess sets will be used for distribution all over Central, South, Latin America, 1,000 for each country, and use these sets to create opportunities for people to have educational opportunities for people to connect, opportunities to spark something special in these the places that we reach. And yeah, so on the back of that, we're going to continue our distribution, continue to spread the word, continue to spread the gift of chess. But just a couple things I want to talk about today. So chess, what does it do? Well, one thing I think is important about the game of chess is that it has the ability to create an intellectual identity. Tunde Anakoya often talks about this, but for most people in the world, you know, just your basic needs on a daily basis are what we're fighting for: survival, fighting for access to food and shelter, even basic forms of education. The idea to be intelligent is never explored, and it's not something that we have access to just because of the basic needs are just so significant and so much. But by putting a chess set into a community, by giving a child access to a chess set, maybe for the first time you're giving them access to be recognized for something intellectual, for them to begin to build an intellectual identity. You know, when you play a game of chess, maybe someone will come alongside and say, that's a great move, that was a smart move, you're a smart kid, wow, you're a thinker. And to get reinforcement about being intelligent and smart and a thinker, it can provide someone to reimagine themselves and to look at themselves as smart and a thinker and an intelligent person. And that certainly can be a gateway to becoming much more curious, confident, academically, to pursue other ways to use our brain and our minds to create value for ourselves and for our community. So we think that chess is a simple, low-cost gateway to create intellectual identities for those that play by reinforcing them, encouraging them, recognizing them for being intelligent, and that could be a way that we can on-ramp or a gateway to becoming much more academically inclined, critical thinker, and using our brain. And I often say that our brain, the human brain, is the most powerful resource on planet Earth, because the human brain has the ability to solve problems, to evolve, to meet the biggest moments and challenges of our lifetime, and to survive. And so when we use chess to create critical thinkers and to utilize our brain, it's incredibly important. Another thing, the game of chess is it rewards hard work. You know, there's very few safe spaces in society that you can succeed and fail, that you can lose and go through that process of losing, and then figure out and learn how to win, how to be successful. You know, the more you practice and play chess, the better you get. The more you pour into it, the better that you get. And no one is born a better chess player than anybody else. So when you teach someone chess and you play them and you put them in competitive environments, you're going to put them in situations where they're going to be forced to lose and forced to go through that process of understanding what it feels like to fail, and then what it looks like to work hard and then to have success over a period of time. That delayed gratification, the correlation between hard work and success over a period of time, is a very, very powerful tool. And there's not many platforms in today's society to experience that in a safe space. You know, a lot of schools don't have grades. They don't want to put you in situations where you can fail, and they don't want to crush a child, or they want everybody to have equal opportunities to be successful. But in chess, there's going to be a winner and then there's going to be a loser. But it's not an indefinite winning and losing. It's just in that simple game. And the moment you shake hands, you say, good game, you set the board up and you play again. And if you go home and practice, and you practice day after day, week after week, month after month, you're going to improve. And then when you begin to see improvement and you begin to have success against your peers, and you begin to see the progress, it's extremely gratifying. And that process of understanding that can be applied to the rest of your life. It's an extremely powerful tool. Another thing that the chess teaches is patience. You know, a lot of the mistakes that we've made, people make, and a lot of the challenges that we face, specifically speaking for those that are incarcerated, those that are currently in jails and prisons, not only in the United States, across the world, is the result of bad decision making, impulsive decision making. You know, that split second where you can act before you think can cause a lifetime of damage and pain. And you know, when you play chess, the simplest way to improve is to eliminate simple mistakes. And the easiest way to eliminate simple mistakes is to take an additional second to think about the first move, the second move, the third move. Weigh your options about what move might be best, and then eventually playing the move after you went through that thought process. Just like in life, should I hang out with this person? Should I go to this place? Should I try this thing? And if you go through the process of playing chess and thinking through multiple ideas and the consequences, and then you apply that to your life, and you can get that ability to think for a second, to be more patient, to be more deliberate, to weigh your options against multiple options. And if you can take that skill in chess and apply it to your life, we're gonna see significant improvements in society. So that's extremely important. The other thing, that chess is an equal game. You know, we find ways to really represent the idea that we believe that everybody's born equal, and everybody's born equal through the game of chess. So no one's born better at the game of chess than another person. And when you play the game of chess, you can play the game regardless of your age, your gender, your race, your country of origin, your religion. You sit down, you shake hands, and you show someone respect in that moment over that game. And what's rewarded is the person that plays the game the best. And I think if we can experience that we are all equal over the game of chess, and we take that simple idea and we begin to transfer that idea into other areas of society in our lives, and begin to look at each other equally, I think chess can be a gateway for us to look at each other equally, which is extremely important, and chess certainly provides that opportunity. If you've ever been in the chess world, you know, chess is played in every country in the world, and from rural areas to the slum communities to, you know, Park Avenue, New York City, everybody plays the game of chess. And if you've seen it, at least in New York City, when you go to, say, Washington Square Park, in the park you have, you know, the bankers, you got the intellects, you got the working class people, and you actually have people that are actually living in the park that don't even have a place to call their own at night, but when they play the game of chess, they're all connecting and bonds are formed, respect is shared, friendships are born, made, and we can truly see and begin to understand the concept of equality. And chess is a powerful tool that will allow us to experience that. So, creating intellectual identities, right? Understand the relationship between hard work and success. Being able to understand the very essence of equality. And these ideas are transferable to other areas of our life. And chess provides a tool, an entry point where we can begin to understand these things and then we can apply them. And that's why the gift of chess and chess is so important. It's low cost, it's universally recognized, has an incredibly strong tradition, it's globally benchmarked, and if we can get it out at scale, it's so cheap. For as little as $5, you can place a chess set into a community, and the community will only become better with access to that chess set. And we give these chess sets to passionate people that are change makers. I think one of the things we're struggling with is that so many people are so paralyzed with all the problems that they're facing, not only in the world, but in their communities and their countries, that they don't feel like they have a practical way to provide any value, to provide any change, to bring anything beautiful into the world. And then when you have access to a simple chess set, that changes, because now you have a simple tool to become a mentor, to become a teacher, to become a friend, to become an organizer, to show and express love. And so the more chess sets that we have out there all over the world, we're going to be engaging people that want better, they want more, they want to see the best of humanity, and maybe they haven't had an entry point where they can add value and contribute. But when they get that single chess set, a single chess set changed my life. When I first moved to New York, there was a single chess set that was placed on the side of the street on Broadway and 112th Street in New York City, and that single chess set, the whole community gathered around that simple chess set. And we played for hours, we talked, we shared, we built friendships, we built communities, we built networks. And some of my best friends to this day, all these years later, are people that I met on that simple chess set on the side of New York City. And if that simple chess set on the side of New York City could have been the origins of something so powerful like the gift of chess off a simple chess set, well, but what about all these chess sets that are going out all over the world? That there's somebody out there that's going to get a chess set and that they have passion, they got a heart for the people, they're entrepreneurial, they're creative, they have ingenuity. What can they do with that chess set? Who can they invite to join them at that chess set? What can they turn that chess set into? How can they change the world with that simple chess set? So we're going to get them out, keep on getting them out, keep on spreading the word about the power and the impact of chess. I ask you guys to join us. All the donations and support will go directly towards us getting more chess sets into more communities. The purchase of chess sets and the distribution. We don't have expensive office space. We don't have salaries. All the money goes towards getting greater access and more access to chess for more people to have a greater impact. We're a 501c3 charity. Every donation is tax deductible, but don't be afraid to write a check for $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. Don't be afraid to write a check for $5. No donation is too big or too small, but if you really want to have impact, we need people to distribute chess sets. We also need people to provide the resources that we need to actually get the chess sets to the people that couldn't deal with the distribution. Some people will give chess sets, some people will receive chess sets, some people will do both, and some people will provide the resources and support to make it all happen, and it's all very, very powerful. Our email is info@thegiftofchess.org. Our address is 308 West 46th Street in New York, and come alongside of us. We're appealing to you, we're appealing to the public. Let's not wait till tomorrow to do change that we can do today. Let's not wait until 2030 to get the million chess sets out. Let's get them out tomorrow. Let's get them out next year. We have the ability, we have the network, we have the passion, we have everything in place to make this happen. So come alongside of us. Today, like I said, we're heading from New York to Philadelphia, just outside of Philadelphia, to speak to me. It's one of the largest banks in the world. Join us, put your logo on our chessboard. Share to all your clients and all the people globally that your bank is doing something so great for humanity, that you guys are contributing to society. We welcome all partners. This project's not about the gift of chess versus this organization or that organization. Listen, come alongside us, shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. No ego, no agenda. Let's just do something special for the world. Let's capture this moment. It's a moment that's urgent, you know. And I'll say this, if we don't find ways to expand opportunities everywhere, opportunities are going to shrink everywhere very, very quickly. You're already seeing that, you know. Opportunities need to be sparked everywhere. Resources need to be shared everywhere. People need to be empowered everywhere. People need that confidence to build and to grow and to reach their talents, their God-given talents. It needs to happen everywhere. It can't just be happening in select places, because it doesn't happen everywhere. It's gonna collapse everywhere as well. So, the Gift of Chess, thegiftofchess.org. We appreciate you guys. Hopefully, we'll have a great event today, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.